EA Sports, within the game. I can't believe it. They pulled it out. What a call. What a play. What a game.
Welcome back in, everyone, to EA Sports coverage of the NFL. Currently, the Eagles have possession as we resume the action in quarter number 2. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up. Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed, and he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. This is caught. It's Brown. The 10, 5, touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 64 yards. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. Elliott good with a PAT, and we are tied at 14. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. Taken at about the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And out come the Chiefs now.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. We know he has a lot of confidence in his arm and likes to force it downfield, but the coverage was tight there. Fortunate it wasn't picked off.
Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown. Travis Kelsey, 72 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it. They'll start by running the option to the right. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The keeper there turning into a big play of 23 yards, and it moves the sticks. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Complete. Smith has it. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. Ready? 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this will stay at a 7-point game. KC's offense ready to take over. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
So a costly penalty yardage-wise, as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Mahomes on the bootleg. Rolling to his right. Open man is Fordson. He's got it. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Butker's kick here is good. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about one-score lead, two-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone. Wide receiver A.J. Brown, you see he and the rest of his mates returning to the field here.
He's done his part, but so far it's been in a losing effort, so they've got to fix something.
But that doesn't mean changing anything, the way they're throwing the ball around and his catches and production. Keep doing that. They're going to have to fix some things likely on defense to try and slow down their opponents.
But so far he's north of 100 yards receiving. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Here's Hurts to throw. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Hurts.
Flush to his right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Flushed out right. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. To throw again on 2nd down.
Hurts. That's swung out wide to Sanders.
The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Hurts sets up to throw it.
Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
So we've reached half.
One of the greatest performances of the year usually, but not here. Halftime of the Super Bowl is skipped, and we are on to the second half.
These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3.
And I would imagine this is where you have to take stock of the situation, CD, and say, gosh, we're halfway to the Lombardi Trophy. Let's not slow down now.
And I like the way you went there. Let's not slow down now, because the first half certainly went their way. And I would expect them to continue with that type of a game plan. But you're right. You do think back to Super Bowl 54. 49ers had a double-digit lead in the 4th quarter, couldn't hold on. So plenty can still happen.
And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Travis Kelce, 68 yards.
And the Chiefs will extend their 3rd quarter lead here in this Super Bowl.
So a big chunk of yardage will be marked off there for that PI call.
And now you know why receivers and the guys throwing the ball, they like to collaborate and just heave it up sometimes, because you can get these types of calls that go against the defense. Pass interference, and they gain.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Marquez Valdez.